only on esportbf.com.
We are back for our grand finals. This is going to be ApeX versus fabE Games. Very, very good match. I'm predicting to go back and forth. ApeX had one hell of a match against Existence. They are hungry. They want that $1,000. But fabE, well, they're also hungry as well. They were not even originally in this tournament, but through a series of circumstances, they managed to get their way as the 8th seed. And then from then on, they have been able to take down team after team, managing to go undefeated so far, making their way up into this grand final. Now, here is the thing. In this grand final, if ApeX is to win that 1,000 euros, they have to make sure that they beat fabE, not in one best of 3, but in 2. That is going to be one hell of a fight that they are going to have on their hands. So we'll see if that's going to be the case here, or will fabE be able to take it home. So right now we are going to be seeing that B site going over into the favor of ApeX, but it has been stalled out. fabE looking like they have at least one player there in order to cause a little bit of hell. But Prime, he's going to try and go ahead and clean this up, and he should be able to right here, as he will be able to take down Zenith. So B site will be going over into the favor of ApeX right away. And as we've stated before, ApeX has the slightly better side of the map. We won't say easier, but definitely a little bit better. And they are going to go ahead and start raking in those first few points. Once again, guys, please make sure you do share this, follow the channel, and get this out there to as many people as possible. This is going to be a pretty damn good match. And we are definitely looking forward to what's going to be coming out here. We want as many of you guys to enjoy it and see it as possible. We do see AIM coming around for a potential flank. He is going to be able to spot out one. That is going to be Murin, and he will be able to take him down. So really good starts coming out from ApeX so far. Looks like they have been able to control, for the most part, the way this map is going to go. Oh my god, AIM right now. Is he going to be able to get the limpet on? He does get the limpet. He gets one grenade as well. Gets the second one. That is a massive play. Huge pickups coming in right now from AIM. He does end up going down, but taking out the armor, well, hell, I'll take that trade any day of the week. And now Multi's going to try and keep his team up and alive here for fabE. Into this B house, they're getting hammered from every which direction. And it does look like he is eventually going to go down. That's going to be from Prime, as Mr. Speed will also get taken out. So not looking too good right now, as we do see Murin going in for a very untimely reload, and that will be a full wipe onto that B site. So far, ApeX looking like they are in complete control of this map. Again, I think that we have to kind of look at what we were talking about before with ApeX coming into that last match against Existence. ApeX, they are, not only are they coming off of a game being played, but they come off of a win. And that is going to be a huge boost and a huge advantage to them and their confidence level at this moment. They're warmed up and they're coming off of a really good win. So this is going to be a very tough first map, I would have to say, for fabE. I would almost say that fabE may actually lose this map and then have to pick it up in the second one on either Sinai or Almain. So definitely going to be a lot here for these guys to come back from. We do see Speed around a little bit of a flank. I think he can actually hear right now. Oh, shot just a little bit too soon. But he will be able to spot that player out sitting inside logs. It does look like he did go down. So no armor is on the map for either of these squads. But we are going to be seeing right now a push coming in through hotels. Don't know if fabE's going to be able to make it. Nope, he is not. Oh no, does look like Mr. Speed getting shot from behind. That's going to be Synergy. I'm not Synergy, AIM. I don't know why I had Synergy in my head there. But AIM is going to be able to get a nice little flank and take him down. We are looking to go into a possible set number 3 here, as AIM will be able to pick up that last player onto that B site. Murin is going to be setting up on top of Hotel. Multi now going to be making his way inside that B house. Still a little bit questionable to have your squad leader actually make that first play going in, as he's not going to be able to get any of those spawns going down. Does look like Speed ended up getting picked up as well. Mirren is still going to be up and alive, but not really in the best of positions, and that is going to be wiped completely off of that B site. So fabE right now, they're going to have to do some work, get something going in their favor to get some momentum. As it is already 3-0. And we are going to be seeing Zenith getting pushed off of his own mortar support. Prime does end up picking up at least one, but he goes down in the the same instance. And Cortec already happened to repair on his tank coming out of spawn. But they are sitting in a very good position, so it's not like he has to do a whole lot of anything right now, other than just stay alive and zone away these players. And Bulldog will try and hold off any kind of a flank that is going to be coming in from that water side. We do have one player setting up on top of logs here for fabE. Ooh, nice shots going down. Zenith will be able to take him down. Is he still up and alive? He is. About half health, so he is going to be able to take care of this for now. Needs a little bit of help onto the B flag, though, as we are going to be seeing set number 4 potentially going in. They will not be able to get this cap before that set, as all of their players will have to stay up and alive and not die. But I don't know. Did you see the mortars now going to be coming in? Yeah, Zenith should die right there. That's going to be a set number 4 going up. And nobody is really there to help Multi on this cap. They need to get on it quickly. Bulldog is going to be able to stall it out. We did see a little bit of a flank going down. Aim is going to try and do some work as well. He will be able to pick up Mr. Speed. Can he pick up the second one? He does. Mirren also goes down. Wow, that is a massive play right there. 5 tickets to 2. They could actually go into 5 sets here if they get the right kills. Bulldog is going to be following it up as well with some shots into, I think that was, I don't know who that was actually that went by. Unfortunately, CashCourt is going to be able to clean out that B side. 6-10. And we are going to be seeing that B flag now going heavily into their favor. Also going to be able to get one more revive just to add insult to injury. This should be a 5th set in the bag. Armor is going to be coming up here in about a minute, so we shouldn't be seeing any big pushes coming in, probably from water side. And, oh my god, a fail there! As CashCourt did miss every single one of those shots. Doesn't really matter though, because ultimately they are going to be able to get that set. Oh my god, we could potentially be seeing a 7-0 right now, as fabE just is not waking up here. Mr. Speed looking in for anybody over here next to hotels. Not going to be able to find anybody just yet. Is pushed away. I believe that was going to be Cortec getting that shot in, but he does eventually get at least one kill. That will be Aim going down, but now Cortec following it back up, and he's going to be sitting right onto that B site. He is not having any troubles whatsoever. CashCourt looking in for Mr. Multi here, and he will be able to find him and take him down. So yeah, this is just, wow, not good. Not good at all. And as we have stated before, you know, in terms of point spreads, this is not good, because if you go in at a potential 8-0, or even like an 8-1 or an 8-2, that's going to hurt you in the long run. As we do see Aim able to pick up one, preventing any kind of stall out onto that B site. Cap will come in. Now we are up to 6-0. Zenith is going to be making his way back into the flag. We can see if he can pick up this one frag. Aim is going to be able to spot out Zenith. Callouts have happened. Should be able to pick up the kill. Yes, he does. And that, once again, is going to be a secured B flag in their back pocket. We do see Prime getting a little bit aggressive over here onto water side, making sure that there's not going to be anybody coming in from that flank spawn. And look at CashCourt right here. He's going to go ahead, push way up towards the spawn. We'll be able to pick up at least one. Nobody's going to be going in for this flank whatsoever. Still going to be seeing Prime getting a couple of shots down water side. Aim is going to be looking in for the kill. He will be able to spot him out. I don't think he got any hits. There it is. A little bit. But he will be able to find all of these infantry players, and he finishes off. That's going to be a 7-0 coming in for ApeX. Wow.
Statement much?
Let's take a look at the scoreboard right there. I want to see kills. What are we looking at? Yeah, we do have AIM going 13-5. Prime going 13-2. 11-6 there for Cash Core. On the other side, really struggling. Mirren going 6-13. Speed 5-9. 2-8 there for Zenith. That is definitely a rough game right there for fabE. Well, they do have an opportunity here, guys, to try and make a game of this. Get a couple of sets. You know, maybe if they can get up to like 4 or 5 sets, it's going to definitely make it easier for them going further on into this match. But, you know, another part of you has to think, because this is 2 best-of-3s, you know, they could definitely use this first best-of-3 as just a warm-up. Just trying to get loose, trying to get back into it. They don't necessarily have to win it, but it would definitely be a lot better if they did, I would imagine, for them.
It's kind of them. I don't know if it's a good like tactic to use it as a warm up, kind of see how they play it, and then adapt for the second match, because you might just get so demoralized that you're getting wrecked. That
it depends.
You know,
it depends.
I really don't know, but like personally, I wouldn't like that approach.
I definitely hear you, but we shall certainly see here. I don't know. I mean, if they can get, like I said, if they can get like 3 or 4 sets, it's definitely going to make it easier. They'll obviously have to come out hitting harder on Sinai Desert, on Mines, but I mean, we've seen it can be done. So we do have, looks like a big flank coming in from ApeX over on the water side. We'll see if they're going to be continuing that flank up or if they're just going to be cutting right in. Mr. Speed, though, should be one of the first players to go ahead and engage. 2 players going to be set up for ApeX inside that B house. Nice pickup there. Mr. Speed will be able to get that first kill. Multi also going to be able to take down Prime. But you can definitely hear that there is going to be a medic inside, but Cash Core does get taken down. That was going to be a flank from AIM earlier. We did see him going over there towards Waterside. Looks like it did pay off. And look at that. We are going to be seeing that B flag now into the favor of ApeX. They have the first 2 points onto the board for the flags. And they're looking like they're going to be able to clean up the infantry as well. AIM is looking damn good in this position. The tank now going to be coming on in, trying to help him out just a bit. We do see more and more revives going to be happening over there in the B house. Zenith does get taken down. Limpet Chart is out. And this is what we talked about. Utility of this AT player is definitely something to be reckoned with. Doesn't look like he's going to get any kills there, but he has taken down the wall. Almost able to get that beacon before it was spawning in another player, but not quite. Still doing some damage to these players. Cannot win in that engagement. It's 7-5 tickets right now. This is getting rough. They got to get control of this B site. They have to make sure they stop the bleeding in terms of these deaths. Right now, it is just not looking good. We see more and more mortars are going to be coming on in. Cash Core is going to be able to get a really good flank happening here, as we do see the tank just lobbing so much damage into this building. Yeah, he's going to give up the tank, but I imagine that they feel like they're just going to go ahead and end it out here, as it does look like, wow, they are holding on by just the skin of their teeth. It's going to be 9-9 here, and this definitely decides it. Rowan needs to get a kill, and they do. They reset it, and look at that. They will be able to get the squad wipe, so 4-0, now 5-0 into this next set. That was intense, but they have managed to stay alive. And let's take a look at this too. Mr. Speed pushed up extremely aggressive. He's going to be waiting for anybody coming around. Plus the armor has been given up as well. So they were not able to save the armor. And now it's not looking so hot. All right, so we do see ApeX able to clean up Mr. Speed. Now, Mirren did not have the best of the first games. Doesn't look like he's still not having that great of a game as he does go down. Mr. Multi over here. Not going to be able to spot anybody yet, but there is going to be a big push coming into hotels. So him and Mr. Speed will have to work really well together in order to secure this point. Not going to be able to spot anybody just yet.
Take the medical.
Oh no, he gets caught out. Will end up going down. Multi isn't going to be able to follow it up. There's 3 people sitting up inside B house. No scores are going to be coming in. And Multi is trying to find anybody just going to be flooding out. He will not be able to secure that second kill. He did a little bit of damage to him though. They haven't lost the B point just yet. It has not been capped over, so they are not going to be getting any points for ApeX. But this is pretty ridiculous right now. Multi is trying to get those players in as fast as possible. There is going to be a flank coming on his position. Mr. Speed is going to be flanking as well. Mirren is going to try and make his way up over here towards that B house. Oh no, he's doing damage to himself. He's going to be very low on health from that incendiary. And I believe that his medic just died, so he's not going to be getting any extra health whatsoever. He comes around the corner, will be able to win that fight. Very key fight right there to stay alive. Still, nobody is going to be owning onto this B flag just yet, but ApeX is getting very close just in kills in order to take this 7th set. Nobody can die here at all. And so far, they've been able to do it, but no, not quite enough as the flank did happen. And we are going to be seeing 8-2 for the first map. So definitely a better second half. Some pretty intense moments going down, but overall just could not make it happen. AIM had a fantastic game going 20-8. We did see CashCore 14-9. And then Prime going 14-5 himself. So putting up some really good numbers there. And then on the other side of the map, you do see Multi going 10-6, getting up in those double digits. But Mirren only going 10-16. And he was really struggling. You know, Mirren, when your AT and your trench surgeon are both going negative, that's not a good sign. Those are your 2 main fragging players. Those guys, they need to be able to get more and more kills as much as possible. If at least one of them is not going positive or breaking even in kills, you definitely are going to be having issues in the rest of the match. And that's kind of what we saw there for that map. Now, going into map number 2, which will definitely be a lot different than what we see in Giant Shadow, a lot more stretched out. It is Sinai Desert, correct, Deuce?
Correct.
All right. So with it being on Sinai Desert, again, it's going to be much stretched out. You're going to be seeing more emphasis on capturing the flag, not necessarily on kills, which we did have several of those points where just ApeX was just out fragging the other team. I mean, they were just killing everything. So definitely going to be a interesting next map. I feel like fabE had their opportunity to kind of wake up. So they got those 2 points underneath their belt. You know, get the jitters out of their system. And we'll see if they're going to be able to make a comeback. After a showing of what we just saw, ideally, you want to have something like a 4-0 victory coming out for fabE here, as that would tie it up overall in terms of points. But you know, it's going to be pretty difficult. We've seen ApeX play this pretty damn good. All right, so we are going to be going ahead, starting out on this alpha site for the next map. And we do see Multi trying to get a couple of frags there on top of Ridge, not able to connect with any of them just yet. Multi getting shot from multiple different sides will end up going down. All of fabE is going to be set in the back of the map. That is definitely unfortunate, as it does look like ApeX, with pretty good control so far, they are going to be able to get the capture, and they're spotting out a couple of these players trying to transition. CashCore will be able to pick up one with that Mondragon. Cortec also going to be able to take out one with the tank. and make that a second one as well. So with the armor down, it's going to be pretty rough on fabE in order to make any kind of a push. You can see a lot of the smoke's now going to be coming in. They're going to be gearing up, try and make something happen out of this. Prime is doing a pretty good job of holding them back. He is about half health, so he's not going to be able to sit there for too long. Rowan does end up taking him down. But again, they're not on the flag itself. They're just trying to transition over. And you can see right here, Cortec just doing a fantastic job of putting the damage down range, making sure that it's going to slow down any kind of progress that they may have made. And take a look right now at AIM. He's coming all the way around on the backside. He's going to be able to get a flank going down. Spots out one. Not going to be able to get the kill just yet. Come on, AIM. Stay true to your name, as he is only able to get one frag, but he did confuse him enough to where it looks like Bulldog and Cash Core were both able to get kills. So that should be a nail in the coffin right there. I really don't see the tank is just going to be popping. Like, they may be able to stretch it out and get onto the site, but it is definitely not looking good. More frags are going to be going down. You have 2 points left in order for this first set to go down. And still, with AIM being alive, it's going to be very, very rough in order to make any kind of a play here. You see the limp charge going down. That ain't going to be doing a whole lot of anything. But, yeah, I think that this is going to be it. Nobody even close to making any kind of a push. And that will be first set going in favor here of ApeX.
Yeah, ApeX really wants that quick 2-0 to get to the real match, because they wanna go where it counts.
It would definitely help them. That is for sure. You know, get that momentum in your favor. Make sure that you deny any kind of a win for their team, and just lock it down. So right now we are going to be seeing, pretty early mortar support going to be coming out from Prime. Going to try and get maybe a couple of early frags in on this flank. But ooh, nice little shot right there from Rowan, as he will be able to take down Bulldog. B site will be going into the favor of ApeX for the start, as Cash Core will be jumping onto that site. And we do see Multi trying to get a little bit of an angle there onto the site itself. Zenith also going to be pushing up, stopping any kind of progress that could be made. Here we go, Multi spotting him out. He does not have really the best weapon in this situation, going back and forth, so he needs to make sure that he's careful. And right now, B-site will be taken over here for fabE. Their first points on the board. And Multi right now is just the wrong kit in the wrong spot. He is pushed up extremely aggressive right here, so this is definitely not something that you expect to see in this kind of setup of the game. He will be able to take down Bulldog, which is a pretty big win. Not able to take down the medic, so Bulldog will be able to get revived pretty quick if he wanted to be. And now Prime going to be coming up over top. We pretty much just traded aggression for aggression, as both teams shifting in way towards the spawn. You see AIM getting ready for the inevitable push to come in. Cash Core is also doing a fairly decent job, although he is getting some shots coming in from that tank. He hears the people down below. He knows there's at least one there. Not going to be able to connect with any of the shots. So you can get a little bit of a flank coming in. AIM will be able to spot him out. Takes him down. Does he go down himself? He does. A nice cleanup coming in, as that was going to be Mr. Speed. Able to finish them off. And they will be able to get the revives as well. Still, that B site will be in the favor of ApeX at the moment. see if Mr. Speed's going to be able to take out this push that's going to be happening on the bottom side of the map. So far, he will be able to spot the players out, but not quite connecting with all of the shots. And he does have to be careful of getting overwhelmed, although it is now 6-3. Mortar support is going to be coming on in. So he's going to have to move out of this position eventually. He will be getting pushed as well. And yeah, this is extremely aggressive play coming out from ApeX right now, as they are just right up into the faces, coming right out of the spawns. Speed will end up going down.
There, first aid for you.
We do see a little bit of a touch onto the flag itself, so that will provide a little bit of breathing room right here. But to be honest, ApeX is looking pretty damn decent just in terms of their positioning along the map. They do have 2 players sitting onto the cap point itself. You see Prime waiting for any kind of a flank that could potentially happen. Cortec is going to go ahead and get aggressive. Oh, how did he miss those shots? Looked like he hit both of them, but it may have just been out of the distance. He wasn't able to get the kill. Still going to be up and alive, looking in for any straggling infantry players. And this is interesting. I like the way Cortec is playing this particular kit as a roamer. He knows he's not going to be that great, taking down the tank, obviously. So you might as well, especially in a mode where deaths do not matter, to just try and go around and kill some people. And that's exactly what he's been doing. We are going to be seeing ApeX here clumping up over next to the burned out tank. Oh, nice little shot. Bulldog does end up getting picked up. Prime is going to be set up once again over here next to the burned out tank. Lots of players sitting up there. Cashcore will be able to get a nice little long range shot. We do see a potential flank coming in. Was that a limpet charge coming down? It was, but it's not going to be able to connect with anybody. Nice pickup there. Once again, Cashcore doing a fantastic job with this meta kit, as he's able to pick up 2 players. Oh my god, the tank getting right in the air. And you're going to be seeing a revive coming around, but he didn't spot the infantry player. He will end up going down. AIM is still going to be up and alive. It did look like he was going to be able to finish off Multi. The insane thing here is that we have been in this same position, stalemate position, for, God, it feels like at least 1.5 to 2 minutes. And finally, we do see ApeX able to get the cap on it. That's going to be 9-3 right here. One more spin along the wheel with the control, and they should be able to take the win here on this second set. Oh, such a good spot here from Cashcore. He spots out 3. Only able to connect with 1. And that is going to be it, as they did own the flag, and they did have the majority of the players on it. But with that being said, 2-0 going up. ApeX is looking damn good right now. See if they can make it a 3-0 here onto the C site. We have seen some really good play coming out of them. And we'll see if they're going to go ahead and put all 4 players down onto that Charlie flag. If we're going to have anybody up onto the ridge, but... Deuce, to be honest, I think ApeX has it in them to finish this out pretty quick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They really want, if they can get to 3-0 here, then they're gonna win this map and then bring it to the next match. They really want to finish this, and like we said earlier, they're warmed up. They've just played a couple matches in a row, so they have a slight advantage here.
Right now, Mr. Speed is going to be coming up over top for a really nice flank onto the C flag. I love what he's doing right here. Decides to go ahead and go for the revive, which is definitely the smart choice to go. But he would have had a really, really sweet flank there. Unfortunately, not able to make it happen. Now, ApeX has managed to get a really good line of sight onto the C flag. Oh my god. Oh yes, Mr. Speed picks up 2. Still staying alive on this flag. He's doing exactly what he needs to do for his team right now. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to get any kind of caps or cancel it out just yet. But we'll see if he can actually kill this last guy, if he goes looking for him or not. There's going to be the mortar support there. And also going to be able to pick up 1. That's going to be AIM going down. And there's the help from his teammates. They're going to start winning out on this burn, so they know there's at least 2 players sitting up on top of this flag. right now, we do see Zenith taking a couple of shots. Nice pickup there. Mr. Speed will be able to see Bulldog. As they are looking around for this last and final player, they just can't quite spot him. There are going to be 3 players now pushing up to that Charlie flag. Mr. Speed just kind of playing around with his food here, as he's going to be locking it down potentially with this 4th kill. Not going to be able to connect with it. Oh, he is going to be caught reloaded, but he does cancel it in time. Prime now going down. Gonna be medic versus medic here. Who can get the first couple of shots? It does look like Mr. Speed finally will fall, and he goes flying way up in the air right there. But they are going to be losing out on the cap for the flag. So fabE trying to get those respawns in as much as possible. And Multi is the man to do just that. So ApeX with 4 points on the board right now. The 2 here from fabE. Gonna try and make one more push right now on it. And so far, that mortar support is doing a fantastic job of doing exactly that, pushing him back. We do see Multi able to pick up at least one. He's getting chased. He knows he's getting chased. He puts some good damage in. Will be able to take down CashCore. That is a huge play, allowing his team to stay up and alive onto the C flag, get those spawns in as fast as possible. And now they've tied up the game, 4-4.
We are losing objective Charlie.
We'll see if Amy's going to be able to do anything here on this left flank. And decides he's going to go ahead and back on up. The nade should be able to do a little bit of splash damage, but it does look like it missed him. And a nice second kill going to be coming in. Mr. Speed did pick him up, but not before he did a considerable amount of damage over there. You do see Prime also getting an assist. This is just a really back and forth tough fight going here. 6-4 now. fabE will be taking the lead. Will be taking the advantage. And right now, ApeX just cannot get anything going on. Looks like the defense is just a little bit too strong on the side right now of fabE. Nice pick up there. That's a good start, taking down the medic. We're also going to be seeing Mirren going out. They're just not able to string any kind of kills together that really matter. They need to go ahead and get the squad leader here. Take him out. I would really like to see one more player getting onto the flag. There we have it. C now going over into their favor. And there's the go-ahead to make the push. Both players are going to be out and down. 6-5 now. Oh my god, we do see AIM getting very, very aggressive here. He does get picked up right away, though. CashCore is going to be taking a little bit more of a passive stance, waiting in for those inevitable pushes to come in. He will be able to get a nice little flank going down, but he needs to remember that they can use that top position, and Mr. Speed is going to be up there. Or you need to watch out for it. He does see the tracers, so he knows there's at least one guy up there. But oh my god, Cortec, he's going to be able to pick up 2 kills. One of them, Mr. Speed, he says, get down off of there. And they will be able to secure one more ticket. That's going to be 8-6 in favor of ApeX, as they are looking to go 3-0. And CashCore, he's going to be able to spot both of these players. He picks them both up. That is a fantastic, fantastic shot from him. They are both going to get revived, but still, it's going to be stalling out the push that could potentially be coming in there. 9-0. Where's Cortec going to be coming in? Yes, he's going to go ahead and make the push. Could he get the kill here? He is going to take... Oh, no, he didn't take any damage, as the nade completely missed him. So a little bit of a whiff, but both takes are now going to be down onto the C flag. It is going to get very crazy, very quick here, as every single player is sitting on C right now. This is something that you don't get to see very often. Cortec is going to be the first one to go ahead and push this out. He will be taking quite a bit of damage. He's going to go ahead and bail on the tank as he does die. Rowan is taking advantage of the situation, but Bulldog will be able to clear out the infantry players back behind. Rowan is all alone, and he has absolutely no support whatsoever. As soon as this flag gets completely capped over, it is going to be game here for this first half, and there you have it. ApeX just crowding onto that flag at the last second, and they will be able to clear out those infantry in time, taking it 3-0 as we go into the next half. I tell you right now, ApeX, I know I'm going to jinx them at some point, but they are on one hell of a tear right now, and I don't know what's going to slow them down.
Don't say more. Don't say more. Don't say more. Don't jinx it. Don't do it. We've seen it happen in Battlefield 4. Your rate teams lose. Don't do it.
Take a look at the scoreboard real quick. Oh my God, yeah, look at ApeX just demolished the other team. Wow. 22-13 there on aim. We saw 18, 16 kills. They were completely overwhelming fabE right there. And we'll see if they're going to be able to do it on this next set. It looked pretty one-sided before. We'll see if it's going to be the same way again. But, you know, ApeX, they got to be feeling pretty darn good. They managed to take Giant Shadow 8-2. They're up 3-0 on Sinai Desert. They are definitely feeling good. And if they do win this map here, guys, we are going to be going into our second best of 3, in which case, of course, it's going to be the same rules as this one. So it's going to be interesting, to say the least. All right, so here's the push coming out from both of these teams. ApeX electing to go for more of a fanned out attack. We've seen them do this quite a bit so far. Does look like fabE is electing to go up to that ridge play with 2 players, AT and Tank. Can't blame them from doing that. Looks like AIM is going to be the first man who is going to be engaging there. Prime did spot out Mr. Speed. This time Mr. Speed knows, hey, probably going to have to check my 6 over here, and he does. So far, nobody has been able to secure that alpha flag just yet, as it is completely equaled out, although AIM is very low on health, so he needs to be careful. He's either taken out of the fight for quite a while, or, well, actually, you can spot that guy, right? There was a support, it looked like, that was just down there. You can barely see the head, but it does look like Marion will end up going down. That is a big play, as it will allow them more possession up on top of this ridge. The tank really can't contest it whatsoever. The tank is down. There is no armor right now for fabE. What are we seeing at the moment here, man? This is ridiculous, as ApeX is completely dominating in the frag, in the armor department, on the flag. It is ridiculous right now. Cortec is going to be out. Going to go ahead and rep up his tank as much as possible. The one consolation here is the fact that we do see fabE with control of that flag. Nice pickup there from Bulldog. And be able to get his players in on top of the flag here very, very quickly. And if you can get this next kill on the trench soldier, that is going to be very good, as it will allow them to take out one of the better fraggers of this game. And yep, you are going to be seeing Speed going down. Can he make it a third as he spots out Rowan? Will be able to make it a third. So right now, Bulldog, he's on a tear. He's getting kill after kill, slowly but surely whittling this down. Now, it is getting a little bit tense here if they don't want to drop this set. as you got to make sure that you check that timer all the time. It is now 7 tickets to 0. But as we have seen many, many times, if you are on this side of the map and you do manage to get a complete squad wipe, it is going to be very easy to come back. But Bulldog does miss a guy right behind him. His teammate will be able to pick him up, and the push is on. Bulldog is out for blood. He spots out Rowan, not able to connect with the shots. Can they actually win here? It's going to be 8 tickets to 0. They got to get onto the flag. And AIM, you need to finish it off here, brother. Oh my God, AIM did not just do that! AIM just killed himself. Fortunately, they were able to kill the last player that was going to be set up onto the flag. But now it's going to be all up to the tank to try and hold this off. The tank cannot get off at the site. He's getting pummeled from every direction. And yeah, that is going to be the next set going in their favor. So we are going to go into a 5th set onto that B flag. I cannot believe that he just killed himself there. Oh well. So now we're heading into our 5th, potentially final set here, guys. And we do have Mir going down for a very heavy flank. See if he can catch these guys. No, he cannot. Cashcore will be there. Says, hello there, man. How you doing? So ApeX not on the flag just yet. They are just looking around for these kills, it looks like. Cashcore will be able to find Mr. Speed, as they have cleared out the burning tank, so they know that it's going to be pretty much clear. Oh, this is going to be an easy kill, as Zenith will end up going down. B-side should be going over into their favor here in just a few seconds. Where is actually the tank? Where is Cortec at? He is having to repair right now. Prime is going to go ahead, get a couple of shots in onto Rowan. But we do see Mr. Speed trying to make some headway over there on his side of the map. We'll be able to find one. Looking for 2. Nope, Prime is too fast on the trigger, as the callouts do work in their favor. Rowan, yeah, he's definitely backing up, waiting for his teammates to try and push on in. B-site now looking like it's going to be going over into the favor here of ApeX. Mirren, though, is up top. He's got the entire team right out and open, but he's only able to pick up 1. Now he's going to have to back up as he is spotted out by that tank. And nobody has been able to get on and get control of this B flag just yet. It has been going back and forth, back and forth. Mir doing a fairly decent job of getting some of these kills. He wants to try and maybe get a nade inside to Cortec here. And he will be able to get the limit charge. Just to get the damage there with the nade. Limit charge does end up missing. And that is, that's a frustrating position to be in. He had an opportunity to potentially disable it if he just went for the nade kills. Maybe he already used the nades, I'm not sure. But that is a missed opportunity indeed. And we do see Mr. Speed trying to look for any of these players trying to flank. Has to go ahead and back on up. Still, nobody getting control of this Bravo site. We are a good 2 minutes or so into this match so far, and yet nothing. As Mr. Steed with a very big flank is going to be coming out. We do have Rowan able to take down AIM. Cortec also going to be able to get a couple of kills there himself. And with this big flank, it's going to be putting them in some really good positioning, as we do see him spotting out AIM. Mr. Speed not able to connect with all of the shots. No nades here to speak of. But that B flag has been captured by ApeX, which means that they are going to be slowly but surely racking up these kills, or racking up these points. And this is what Mr. Speed did in the previous match. He was doing so well up on top of this point. He was able to get so many of these kills coming off of spawn. We'll see if he's going to be able to keep racking them in. He has stalled out. Any kind of a push coming back up. B flag now going to be transitioning over to ApeX here. I'm sorry.
We have taken
fabE.
objective butter.
Oh, Mr. Speed, the timing there was just not on his side. He is not going to be able to spot him. Oh, he does spot him, but he will get double teamed there and taken down. Rowan is going to be set up in a very awkward position because he does not have his tank with him, and he's missing so many of those shots, but the gun is so bad. He's going to be able to spot out Cortec as well, who is also out of his tank. It says he pull out the secondary here. That would definitely be the best thing to do in this situation, but it does look like all of them have been cleaned up. B flag still into the favor right now of fabE, as it's going to be 4-2 as they take the lead.
We are losing objective butter.
And this is one of the messiest B flags I have ever seen. Players are everywhere. Right now, Mirren is able to pick up 2, but players dropping in from awkward positions. You got them switching on different sides of the map. You got them flanking in areas that you almost never see flanking at the same time. Speed is actually going to be in the same building as a support kit. I think that was, or no, that was Cash Core. I mean, this is just, it's crazy how this is a back and forth positional fight going down, but still we do see that 5-2 lead going down. And Zenith does end up getting picked up there. Cash Core looking pretty good from this position. Oh my god, he is just demolishing these players. The tank is right in front of him. He's like, hey there, Mr. Tank. Don't mind me, I'm just killing the rest of your dudes. They almost have managed to secure this B point. Once they have, we'll see what the defense is going to be. Everybody is going to be up and alive, it looks like, onto the Bravo side for ApeX. And immediately, you are going to be seeing Cash Core going ahead, getting very aggressive. He's got enough ammo. He knows there's going to be at least one going up above. Actually, 2 of them are now going to be up above. Oh, he will be able to find one. Takes absolutely no damage in that exchange. As he realizes a second, he'll be able to pick up the revive, but he's kind of running low right now. Oh, that is not going to be a good battle going back and forth. He needs to get out of there. He will not be able to make it. AIM, though, following up with a kill of his own. Onto Mr. Speed. Prime also going to be able to get Zenith. You can see there's a couple more players sitting up on top of that B flag as infantry, and nice little shot from across range for AIM. They will not be able to get onto that flag. fabE struggling here as they want to take this to a third map potentially, as they don't want to take it to another series. But every single one of their players keep dying as soon as they get into the line of sights here of ApeX. Now 7-6 as they do take the lead. And you are going to be seeing Mr. Speed now, the only one really getting any kind of kills, looks like, for a while anyways. Will be taking down Cash Core. Rowan also takes down AIM, and we are going to be seeing Prime now picking up a couple of kills of his own. So this is just
We are losing objective
interesting push coming in. It's very staggered. It's very messy, but it is kind of working right now. But not working well enough, as you do see 4-1 going into the favor of ApeX. ApeX, got to be feeling pretty good about that. We are going to be resetting the bracket, basically. Going into our second best of 3. Take a look at the scoreboard, though, real quick. Cash Core dropping 30. AIM dropping 30 as well. You got Bulldog dropping 20 and 21 there for Prime. Cortec going 17 as the battle mechanic. So really good frags going in. Mr. Speed 29 and 22. He was doing all that he could, but it just was not enough. Mirren really struggling. 20 and 26. Still going negative. Not as bad as what it was, but got to try just a little bit more than that. But really, Zenith 9 and 23. I realize that going negative isn't always a bad thing, but man, going negative that hard, that's pretty rough. It's pretty rough on your team. I know that kills don't really matter much in this game, but that's time that he is not up and alive on the flag, capping a flag, getting the mortar support down, and shelling the other squads. It does make that difference. All right. So we are going to be waiting to get the invite for the new server, and we should be going into our next best of 3.
This is it. Whoever wins this is going on with, this is the last best of 3. This is everything these guys have worked for the past 6 weeks. So, people trolling in chat aside, this is still a good accomplishment for the people participating in this.
All right, so we should be getting going here very, very soon, guys. This is our last best of 3 for the night. And actually, I gotta go turn on my light real quick. All right. So ApeX, in a very dominating fashion, was able to take the first map 8-2 on Giant Shadow. We'll see if they're going to be able to do that again. As we said before, they were coming off of a very, very good victory versus Existence, and they were warmed up. We thought maybe that was going to be a part to play, but in Sinai Desert, you saw, yeah, fabE did start to make a little bit of a comeback there on that alpha flag, but honestly, it was they just really couldn't get any traction going. And we'll see if that's going to be the same thing here for the second best of 3. Again, Deuce, I really feel like that, just especially after you lost that first map, it's like, all right, just shake it out of your system. If we win this best of 3, we win it. That's great. If we don't, that's fine. We got a second one, and just go into the second best of 3. All seriousness, let's just hard nose. Let's do this. Let's get it done.
I mean, that's the right mentality to have. I don't know how many people can have that mentality, especially because, this scene on Battlefield is fairly new compared to the type of events that are out there in other games where people are used to playing these long events with big money on them, or a decent amount of money, because 1,000 is not that much after all compared to other stuff. So I hope fabE has it in them to like you said, shake it off and come back into it. Otherwise, ApeX, is looking to close this one out for good.
Well, we'll see if that is going to be the case. Now, we do have CashCore going to be able to make it up on top of that B site. He's going to be right on the other side of the wall. He does spot out the AT assault, though. And I don't know if he's going to try and get a couple of shots at him, or if he's going to wait for Prime maybe to try and get a little bit of a flank going down. But he definitely knows that he's sitting over there. And it does look like Prime will be able to take him down. So really good job in communication going down there. But we do see a pretty heavy contention going down here onto that B site. Oh, nice little pickup there, as CashCore does go down for Mr. Speed. And we do see Bulldog set up over here onto the Logs position, but that is not the best place to actually be, as you do have people setting up on top of B house, and they're going to have a direct line of sight to you. We do have the tank now pushing up a little bit aggressive. It's going to be Cortec trying to get maybe some debris kills, which is definitely something that you have to watch out for. AIM is going to be coming all the way back from spawn. We do see Bulldog also coming back from spawn. We're starting to see a pretty good line of defense coming out. Oh, multi right there. I have no idea what he was thinking. Should have checked that corner first, but he does end up going down. We do see a flank coming in as well from ApeX. We'll be able to take down Zenith. And as we said before, Zenith, he's kind of stepping up just a bit. As we do see Mirren now coming up on top of the house. This is a very good vantage point. We'll be able to spot out one. Nice pickup there onto Prime. So you can pick up a second one. He is spotted out. They know exactly where he's going to be at, I believe, as you got one guy just staring right over here towards him. At the very least, they have a pretty good idea of where it's going to be coming in from. You see there, I don't know why he threw the limpet charge. That was definitely a mistake, I believe. But Multi is now going to be making his way over towards that B house. Can he make anything happen? He knows there's at least one, possibly two. He will be able to spot out Prime. His footsteps are going to be heard. And, oh my god, he's trying to make his way in there. We'll be able to take down CashCore. Prime is too strong, though. We'll be able to stay alive. Mr. Speed right on the other side. Rowan is also going to be set up inside B House as he's lost his tank. But there's nobody there. They can't find him. He jumped out, but wasn't going to be enough. He does end up going down. Mirren doing a fairly decent job of getting a couple more frags. We do see Mr. Speed spotting out one by logs, but he's going to go ahead and push back towards that Charlie point and towards Ivy. Get a little bit of cover, but that does give them control of that B point. They are going to be stopping this bleeding. CashCore now just waiting for his teammates to go ahead and push on up. We do see AIM in a fairly decent position to get a flank, but oh my god, he's so low on health. Does that give the go-ahead for CashCore to go ahead and make a push? He does, but he looks the wrong direction, and Mr. Speed will be able to get the kill. That's going to be all 4 infantry players down. And fabE, oh man.
We are losing
Can they keep control of this flag? See ApeX starting to clean up every person now. And that is going to be it. B flag is completely cleared out. We do see it now starting to go into the favor of ApeX. Now ApeX hasn't been able to cap it just yet. There it is. The first cap has gone through. 8-9. We'll see if fabE is going to be able to get at least one more kill to try and save this set here. Oh my god. Has he spotted him up above? He hasn't. Has he heard him? He will be able to spot him out. No, he cannot. And that is going to be set number 2 going in the favor of ApeX. That could have been huge there. Evening it up 1-1, but not going to be the case. Mirren trying to find this guy setting up on top of this building here. Nobody's been able to take him out just yet. The limpet charge does go down, but he's not going to find any kills. Mr. Speed now making his way in. Prime is just, he's sitting in such a good location up here that he just hasn't been able to be spotted out. Finally, he does go down, but man, he definitely gave a lot of information there towards his teammates. And he finally does get picked up. And now going around for a fairly decent flank here. Oh my god. Really good shots coming out from him right now. He knows he's going to be getting hunted by this tank, but honestly, with this smoke, he could go ahead, throw a couple of nades over there, getting a little bit of damage down. He is going to be spotting him out. There's going to be 1. Let's see, number 2. And it's not going to be able to do too much damage. But he is very low. There you go. We do see the disable coming out from the incendiary effect. Rowan now going to be picked up. ApeX should be able to get control of this B flag once again. And set number 3 should be in the bag. Unless we see some kills going in the way right now of fabE. There's another limpet charge going down. See if he picks up 1. Can he pick up the second one? He cannot, as he goes around the other direction, but it doesn't matter. Even though he dies, he still will be able to finish that out, getting set number 3 there for his team. Bulldog is also going to be able to do some work as well. Oh my god, look at that. That was a SWAT wipe, I believe, which means that we are already 6 tickets into the next set. Is this seriously going to be another 7-0 coming in here for ApeX on Giant Shadow?
And on the bad side. Like,
yeah.
This is crazy.
Absolutely. This is pretty ridiculous. So Bulldog will be able to get a little bit of a spot there. His teammates are going to know, hey, we got him right across in the hotel buildings. And Bulldog is going to be coming up. Spots out to Rowan. Can't quite finish out the kills. Core will be able to do just that, though. CashCore does end up dying. Cortec now the last man alive. Thankfully, no squad wipe going to be going down there, but set number 4 is in the bag. Nobody onto the B flag just yet, I believe. To try and stop this for ApeX. Cortec going to be making his way around on the water side. So we are going to be seeing fabE able to get control of the B site. But how long can they actually hold this for? Oh, we do see Multi back behind him. Nice pick up there onto Cashcore. Can he make it a second one? Oh my god, it's going to be so close. Can't quite get the secondary out in time. Will end up going down. Now it's going to be up to Rowan with the secondary. We've seen how powerful it can be, but he's already fairly weak in health. Not going to be able to make it happen as the tank cleans him up. And there is nobody really in a position to do any amount of damage. Marin is in a flank, but I mean, honestly, it's just not going to be enough. Cashcore will be able to outshoot him there in that position. He was having his entire body exposed. And that will be a B cap right away. 8 tickets to 7. About to tick over onto a Knight. Finish out this set, and that's going to be 5-0. Wow. 5-0.
Oh, wow.
I'm telling you right now, ApeX, they just have the hot hand right now. So we do see A. He's going to be able to get the limpet charge, and he's going to be able to get a grenade off onto the tank. That's going to be a dead tank almost instantly. As soon as it comes out of spawn, he had no chance whatsoever. Rowan, what are you doing, my man? You don't bring armor on this map. Oh my gosh, ApeX just completely demolishing at this moment. They're going to be able to make it 6-0. We do see a flank coming in, but it's going to be too little too late, I believe, to really do much of anything at all. Bulldog is going to be set up in a fairly decent position to see any kind of flanking potential. We'll see if Mr. Speed can make something happen out of this position here. He does spot out over onto Hotel. Nope, that ain't going to happen. We do see Mirren, though, back behind the tank itself. Can he get the kill on it? Remember, if you do kill the tank, that does give you an extra point if you kill the player inside as well. But that is not going to be happening there. Mr. Speed now getting onto the point himself. Trying to burn this down as fast as possible. But they need to be getting these kills. They need to start getting some of these frags. Get these players out of position. There you go. We'll be able to take down Cashcore. Can he make it too? He will not be able to take down Bulldog. 5-5 in set number 7. And we are going to be seeing Bulldog in a very aggressive position. We'll be able to take down Multi. That was a fantastic shot, by the way, with this gun. So fantastic parts on him. See if he can come around and pick up these 2 players. Don't know if he's been heard or spotted, but he's going to go ahead back on up, and that will be it. Halftime. And once again, ApeX is just looking so damn good. So 6-1.
On the shitty side. That's amazing.
On the bad side.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the scoreboard there, guys. 14-10 there for AIM, 12-10 for Prime, 10-3 there for Bulldog. So really good frags going down on that side of the board. On the other side, we just have Mirren going 10-9, so a little bit better than the showing than what he had last time. And then we are going to be seeing just really 11-10 there for Mr. Speed, but they just weren't able to get anything going on. I want to see what the sets say. So you can see just really utter control for almost the entirety of the match. Now heading into this side, again, only 2 sets need to be won in order for ApeX to take this map number 1. And as we stated before, you know, in this situation, fabE needs to go ahead and take as many, like, they don't have to win this map, obviously they want to, but they just need to take as many sets off as possible. Make it a little bit easier for them later on in the game. Of course, they can win it if they do get up to 8 first. They can, and if they do prevent any kind of set coming in for ApeX, they can actually win the map itself as an 8-6. So we'll see if that is going to be a possibility. Remember, guys, if it does go to a 7-7, we will count that as a tie and move on to the next map. And I don't think it's going to go to a 7-7. I've got this feeling, Deuce, that it is not going to a 7-7.
You sound like a visionary. I don't know why you have this feeling.
Grit your teeth. We're defending this objective.
It's all my experience.
I've got the same feeling, to be honest.
I'm going to go on board with AIM first. So we are going to be seeing 2 players pushing in from the top side of the map. They are going to be looking around for this flank. Should be able to find it. He's going to be able to spot out at least 1 player. And that should be a kill going down. Oh my god, AIM! AIM! Ah! Oh, he misses so many of those shots. I'm just so far I'm catching AIM when he's having terrible aim, and I'm also catching him killing himself. So he's gonna love this highlight reel. But AIM will be able to spot out one coming over here towards those logs. And very, very low. Mirren should actually be going down here in just a second. Oh my god, AIM, what are you doing? He's killing me here. His teammate will be able to clean up the kill, but very awkward movement that we are going to see going down. B site should be going into their favor here in just a few seconds. Not seeing anybody here for fabE in a position to contest that, as Multi will be able to pick up at least 1 kill. AIM able to take him down. Can he pick up a second one? He cannot. Mirren will be able to come out on top in that fight. Let's see, where are we with the rest of these players? It is so far 6 to 10. I'm sorry, 6 to 2. We do have Mirren, the furthest one pushed up. Ooh, but he's going to get spotted out right away. AIM does end up getting taken down, trying to go for a little bit of a flank, but honestly, they can kind of just sit back and milk this B flag. Go ahead, get up to that 7th set. And we do see Mirren getting hit with a grenade, but that did not end up killing him at all. Cortec is going to go try and repair. Kind of a bad place to do that in. We'll see if he's going to be able to stay up and alive. Mortars should be coming out here very soon, I would imagine, for Zenith. Unless he has already used them. Tank is spotted for him, so he does know about where he's at. And we do see Mirren down below. Now, this is a position that we saw him in previously in a different match. He was able to get a lot of kills from this position. We'll see if that's going to be the case. But he's actually got a tank hunting him right now. And, yeah, I don't know if the tank wants to take that fight. He's going to be getting a lot of damage, and if the support follows it up, it would be kind of disastrous there. But Mr. Speed, see if he can do some work. He has gotten 1 kill, and that's going to be Bulldog. There's the 2nd set up on the board. So we are at the very least evened up to where we were at before in the previous match. But Mirren's still going to be up and alive. He's going to be able to pick up at least 1 kill. Boom, Prime going down. How did they not know he was back there? He's gotten a couple of kills back here, and they've just let him kind of run rampant. But he's still going to be causing some havoc in the back. I don't know, Deuce, is this just flipping? Is this now the better side to have or something? I mean, these players are playing
I don't understand.
kind of weird.
A lot here, like, and I don't know why Mirren is pushing so far up. Like,
Well, he is going to be spotted out if this limpet charge gets it. That's going to be next level! Oh, God, yes! That was fantastic play right there. Mirren just outsmarted Prime. And now he's still going to be up and alive. He's got about 50 health. He does finally go down, but that was a sexy move. Even if they lose that match, that was beautiful. Now Mr. Speed's going to be spotting a couple of these players pushing on up over towards that B flag. Should be able to pick up one on Hotel as well. He does. So they're starting to get their act together little by little here. And now they should be able to take a 3rd set as they are up 3 to 9 tickets here. Zenith does end up getting picked up. We do see Rowan trying to find where the other tank is probably going to be at. There you go. Set number 3 is now locked in. Multi taking quite a bit of damage here from those tank shells that are going to be spiraling in. We do see a 2-3-man push now going to be pushed up onto that B site. Bulldog going to go ahead and get into hotels. Nice pick up there. We do see Prime going down. Zenith able to get the frag there. 2 more players from fabE getting inside that B building. AIM trying to do some work, but no, he gets shot from behind. And now Cortec will be able to stay alive onto this point as the support has gone down. Rowan is not going to be in his tank for another 70 seconds. So that B flag will be going over into the favor of ApeX here. And Rowan now spotting out the player on top of the roof. That's going to be some good information. They'll at least know that there's going to be somebody up there. They can kind of account for it now. Right now, time is definitely going to be running out. We need to be seeing
Taken objective butter.
something here coming out for fabE to try and get onto this point. They got one more set to work with as we are going to be going into set number 11. 7-3 currently. We do see AIM starting to get a little bit aggressive, but Barnhouse has been cleared out. AIM will be able to spot out 1 and 2 players. Good information is going to be coming. He will be able to pick up at least 1 kill. And Bulldog is on the hunt. We'll see if he's going to be able to flush out this player inside hotels. You can hear the footsteps actually. Oh, he gets a little bit of a glimpse too. And with this high ground advantage, he should be able to take the kill. Although AIM is a little bit shaky there. But he is going to be repositioning himself. Already weak. He should be okay to take the kill. Yep, Marin does end up going down. And we are 7-10 in this 11th set. And that is going to be a squad wipe as we do finish map number 1, 8-3 in favor of ApeX. I tell you what, ApeX, one hell of a team here on Giant Shadow. They look fantastic. Taking a look right here at the scoreboard at the very final moments. We are going to be seeing 20 and 16 there for AIM, 15 and 14 for Prime, and Cortec going 12 and 3. A really good job there on those players. So I'm going to check a look at the sets here real quick. As, yeah, you can see right there, really good plays in terms of the fragging coming out. You do see a couple of squad wipes on the ApeX side of the board. A really good play overall here for ApeX as we do head into our new map, which is going to be on Sinai Desert. All right. Well, guys, we do appreciate you for watching. We do have potentially, anyways, 2 more maps to go. We're going to be heading into Sinai Desert right now. Once again, this is going to be ApeX versus fabE in our grand final G4G Cup. 1,000 euros are right now on the line. We are in our second best of 3, where ApeX is looking pretty dominant so far. They were able to take the first best of 3 in a 2-0 fashion. And they're looking to try and make it a second one in a 2-0 fashion. So far, they were able to clear out fabE 8-3 on Giant Shadow, which is not quite their best score line, as we did see 8-2 in the previous best of 3, but still damn good. They look good. They look like they had their frags on par. Their communication was looking really decent. And now we're going to be heading over to Sinai Desert. Sinai Desert, map that we just saw in the previous best of 3, they were dominating on. Honestly, they had 1 flub up, and that was going to be on the alpha site for the second set, or the second half, and that was it. For the most part, they pretty much dominated again on that map. It was insane how well that they were handling fabE. They were able to get all the frags. The positioning was just looking so damn good. So we'll see if fabE is going to be able to make a comeback here on Sinai Desert. I don't know. What do you think, Deuce?
I don't know if fabE has it in them to get this one. I don't know. I'll make a prediction after the first round. I want to see how they play, but I don't think they can force an
Well,
aim.
technically, they've already played a first round. So
No, I mean the first sector
your
of
prediction.
Sinai. No. I'm talking the first sector of Sinai. After that, I'll make my prediction.
Okay, I'm going to make a prediction. I'm probably going to end up jinxing it, but that's perfectly fine by me. But I'm going to predict that ApeX takes this with the way that they were just playing. I'm going to think that ApeX either takes this in a 4-1 or a 4-2. I think that fabE will be able to pick up at least 1 point, but I think it'll go 4-1, 4-2. Either of those. But I do think that ApeX is going to be able to take this map. They're just playing too damn good. I mean, they're just winning everything. They're winning all of their gunfights. Their armor is constantly staying up and alive. You know, I mean, they're just winning everything.
Yeah, no, definitely. ApeX is playing out of this world. Earlier today when they played fabE, they struggled a bit. It was really close, but it looks like they just got back to the normal playing style and are just dominating them. So I don't know. I think it could possibly go to overtime on Sinai. I don't know, but I want to see kind of how the first sector plays out and how the kills are going in before I make my prediction.
All right, so we should be getting started here very, very soon, guys. Once again, do appreciate you all coming out and showing up and watching. Make sure you do hit that follow button, as we are going to be having more events in the future. If you're wondering why maybe the casting is a little bit lackluster here towards the end, we've been casting for 6.5, almost 7 hours now, straight through, very little breaks. So not trying to garner any kind of sympathy or anything like that, but hey, you got to give us a little bit of a break. We are hopefully going to be doing more and more cups like this in the future. And oh my god, Deuce, is your screen looking okay?
Yeah, mine's perfectly fine. Yeah. Are you dying again?
That was weird.
Please no.
No, it just gave me a close up of the guy's face at the squad screen. It was
Did
strange.
you enjoy it?
No, I didn't. But
Well,
make
too
sure you
bad.
guys do
Nice.
check out the website. That is going to be esport-battlefield.com. Make sure you do check us out on Twitter. Hit the follow button, like I said before. Make sure you share it, as we are going to be getting into our potentially last map. I mean, this could be it right here, right now, as we do see ApeX make his way up on top of that alpha flag, using that Mondragon again. So he's going to be switching up the medic kit. And we do have a little bit of a change in where the tanks are going to be going down. Does look like fabE deciding to go ahead and push in towards Prime. Not electing to go over there towards Ridge. Cortec is going to be setting up on top of Ridge, though. Prime, I feel bad for him right now. He wants to kill the tank, I feel, but he just doesn't have anything to do it with. He will start to get pushed back, as he put a couple of shots in on a couple of players, but not able to do much of anything else. Cashcore now getting pushed back as well. We do see AIM going all the way around for a flank. He spots out one, will be able to take him down. He's down to 60 health though, so it's going to make it a little bit harder for him in order to get these initial kills. But with that limpet charge, he should be able to get a massive amount of damage, and he does. He's going to be able to pick up 2 more. Can he make it a third as he spots out the medic? He's taking a lot of damage once again, but man, he has done exactly what he needed to right there. The burn should be going into their favor here very, very soon. But wow, what a couple of kills right there. We are going to be seeing a few flanks once again trying to happen, but being held off. Multi will be able to take down Prime. We're still going to be seeing Cash right now, up and alive. Nobody has been able to get a ticket just yet. This flag has been very, very close. Almost like what we saw previously on that B site for the very last flag in this match, where I think we went like 2 or 2.5 minutes with absolutely no tickets being spent whatsoever. AIM is trying to come around for a flank. He ends up getting taken down. Cortec looking for those long-range shots onto the other tank. Can't quite find any just yet. Both pretty much just a stalemate. Oh, I gotta see, who is this? Is this gonna be... Oh, it's Mirren, who's going to be up top. So we do have the fabE AT player in with a really nice flank. Setting up on top of ApeX. Multi is also going to be following up with a flank potentially of his own. Although it does look like he stalled it out. He will be able to spot out aim. Taking a little bit of damage there. See if he can finish this up. No, he can't. He does end up going down. Where is Mirren? He is not going to be in a position to help him out. Speed is now going to be pushing down through the trench here. Cannot pick up Core. I think Rowan has had enough of this long-range battle. He's going to try and get a little bit aggressive. But could pay with his life. He's taken 2 shells, almost 3. He's getting the support coming in on him, and he will end up going down. And that, I don't know about that, Deuce. I don't know about that, man. Like, you're in a pretty good stalemate going back and forth. The flag did eventually get kept, but now you have to deal with the fact that your tank is dead. That's going to be a rough comeback.
And you're coming out of that shitty spawn. Yeah. They just need to get that last kill and set up, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know if Rowan just got impatient there or if he was told by his captain, hey, go ahead and make the play. Whatever it was, that was very questionable. And probably is going to be the set here, I would imagine, for this squad. We do see Zenith now going down to Bulldog, although Bulldog is going to get picked up as well. Cortex spots out the AT player. He's going to go ahead and back on up as he's down to 41 health. And now AIM cleaning that up. There's nobody setting up on top of Ridge that really can do anything at all. A 7-0 right now. We do see a heavy advantage in favor of ApeX. And AIM is not able to connect on those shots, but still going to be holding them in a very, very uncomfortable position. We do see Multi trying to go around for a flank. A lot of smokes being used here, trying to conceal as much of this movement as possible. Can they actually make it up? That is such a tough position to have to play from. And now he's getting pinched from both sides. It's almost going to be a squad wipe here. No presence whatsoever on this map. And that, my friends, is pretty much the nail in the coffin. We are going to go into the next set. I have to say, this is looking very, very familiar here, Deuce.
Yeah, I'm going with ApeX winning this as well. I was hoping a little bit more fight from fabE, to be honest, but just it wasn't even like them not getting the kills, just bad plays, to be honest. Just not handling the pressure very well at all.
No, they are not. So we are going to be seeing right now a pretty evenly spread setup here. Mirren will be able to take down AIM all the way over onto this flank, so this does give him a little bit of an opportunity to either take care of that tank or to get up into a second story and maybe rain down some death on players sitting in that B site right now. And it does look like he's going to be able to get a nice little position up top. Ooh, he does spot out one coming out of spawn. That's going to be a really good little kill right there, taking down AIM. As he does have a couple more seconds before he can spawn back in, get anywhere on the map. Does look like for the time being they are going to be winning out on this burn. And Mirren right now just still playing very passive over here onto this flank. As we do see AIM and Bulldog going over there. I wonder if AIM is going to try and actually get the kill here. Does look like he will be able to find Mirren. Pushes him out. Bulldog also going to be pushed up fairly aggressively as well. Just as long as he can be able to stay alive, he will be able to provide the spawns, of course, all the way here into the back. Some good flanks that are going to be coming in just a few moments. Mr. Speed now pushed up very aggressively here. Let's see if we can get any of these kills. Nope, it does look like Rowan half in the back on up, taking, oh my god, a lot of damage. He's down to 39 health. And it does look like they have been completely swept off of that B site. That's going to quickly be going down into their favor. AIM is doing some damage as well. Decides to go ahead and back on up, but he spotted out 2 of their players. Can he finish up Multi here? No, he can't. Multi somehow able to get the kill.
We have taken objective butter.
Cash Court setting up in a very good position to stall out these pushes, to make sure he's going to be able to pick up these players off of spawn. trying to reinforce. And, you know, at this moment right here, he doesn't even have to get this kill. He's just wasting time. That's exactly what he needs to do. Just waste the time. And he's going to be able to stall out any kind of push that could potentially come in. We are going to be seeing aim in a possible one-on-one. He's going to be able to spot out one right in front of him. Cash Core still going back and forth. I think this is Mr. Speed actually that he's fighting with. Yes, it is. He does end up going down, but Prime's going to be following him back up in his position, so they're still going to have to worry about the pressure happening on this side of the map. Kind of like the decision right there, actually, from Prime. Recognizing, you know what, I'm probably not going to be good if I do go down here in this situation, so might as well back on up, get a little bit of a power play, or power spot, make sure that I can stay alive and spot any kind of push that's going to be coming in on this flank. He doesn't necessarily have to get the kills. We are going to be seeing Cash Core spotting out where Multi is at.
I need a medic over here.
And at the moment, it's just ApeX chasing fabE around the map, killing them. It's almost comical in a sense. Oh, that was a sweet shot right there. ApeX able to just pick the head, take him down like it was no problem whatsoever. We do see Xena still up and alive. Tank not able to get the splash damage on him just yet, but really doesn't even matter at this point. I mean, here in a couple of seconds, it is going to be the second set in the bag as we move over to set number 3. Take a look right now at the scoreboard. AIM is currently going to be 13-9, the only one up in double digits on his team. Oh gosh. And this was the same issue that we had on Sinai Desert previously. Zenith only 1-7. He's just not able to get those frags. He needs to start picking it up, maybe getting a few more kills. Mirren 3-8 as an AT player. You really need to see him shaping up and doing more. So we'll see if they're going to be able to make it happen here on this third point. And Mr. Speed is actually getting fairly aggressive there. We do see a lot of mortars are going to be coming out for both of these squads. Zenith, though, he's going to be able to spot out Prime. He does take down the actual mortar position, but he's not going to be able to get any of these kills whatsoever. It looks like Zenith now the only man alive. And can he actually pick up 2? He cannot. He does end up going down. So that means that basically we are in a... Whoa, wow. Mirrored all the way back behind. He was not picked up until the very last second. Kind of curious as to why. Maybe he was just going after the tank and trying to kill him there, but could have done some damage there on the sea. But hindsight's 20/20, and now we are going to be seeing once again the fabE having to fight from a huge disadvantage. And look at this, you do see AIM up top. He's going to be able to pick up 3 kills. Mirren, Zenith, and Speed all going down. Can he pick up a 4th? He does. Once again, that is going to be Mirren getting killed. And he's also going to be going after this tank. And, oh my god, did that tank just shoot the nade out of the air? Did you see that, guys? I swear to god, that tank just shot the nade out of the air. That was badass. But we are going to be seeing AIM trying to slowly but surely get around the side. Bulldog is going to be able to pick up 1. Cash Core able to take down the 2nd. That's going to be a full wipe there onto that C site. And once again, ApeX clearing it up. Keeping control as we are looking to possibly have a 3rd set going into their pocket in this second map of the best of 3. So all 5 players now trying to make their way back into the site. They realize, hey, you know what? We've got to make a play for C right here, right now. No help from Zenith whatsoever. I mean, or no help for Zenith whatsoever. He's the only man really pushing in on the C site. Finally, Multi is going to be coming down there, but I mean, this is a really late push that's happening over here. We do see AIM, who's going to try and take this out. No, he does end up going down. Prime is still going to be set up on top of that Charlie site, but he's very low on health, and I don't know if he's going to be able to make the kill. No, he doesn't. Multi did a fantastic job. He was able to pick up 2. Eventually does get the splash damage off the tank to take him out. 8-0. Right now, Mirren trying to do all that he can. It is stalled out at the moment. They are still losing in terms of positioning. They've got to get the players on it now. Only 2 players. They got to go fight them. They've got to go kill somebody. They can't just be sitting on the point. They have to make something happen. And it is going to be over right here. That's it. That's going to be the 3rd set. We are going into our second half. 0-3 for fabE. ApeX is looking fantastic here as they have once again dominated. And now going into what could be the last and final set of this entire match and potentially €1,000 in their back pocket.
One more point. That's what separates them from €1,000. That's crazy. What a power play.
I don't know if fabE is just tired or what, but this is not the way that they were playing previously. Like, they looked a lot better in their
Either
previous
everyone
match.
woke up or they fell asleep. I don't know, but
like their decision making just doesn't look as sharp. I mean, their pushes were very messy. I mean, like I said, you saw Zenith push down into the site, and then everybody else just like stopped for a second, right out in the open. I don't know if they were trying to shoot at somebody or what, but they just stopped, and then they pushed in. And by that time, they're taking damage. The opportunity there to actually get onto the flag, be a little bit more of an overwhelming push, is already lost. I mean, it's just. I don't know. It does not look like what we saw earlier today.
in all honesty, this is not what I wanted to see in the grand final, to be honest. We've had other matches that were much closer.
Oh, yeah.
More deserving.
But I mean, even the last match that fabE had was a lot better. I mean, fabE versus ApeX was still a damn good match, right? That just happened today. And then all of a sudden, we have a rematch, 2 best-of-3s in a row, and fabE is just, they're not there.
But I told you, it's hard when you lose that first one to get a fresh mentality for the next best-of-3 and be like, okay, be positive about it. Because you just got wrecked, and you're still, you have to have some kind of nervous on you. Like, you're a competitive player and just got wrecked so bad, you can't, at least I can't go into a round so positive. You know, I have to make some kind of comeback, at least win one map, at least force a 3rd map or something, you know.
Well, I know you're a pretty negative person anyway, so.
Been hanging out with you for so many years.
Oh, man. But that's why I'm a caster, not a player. All right, so we are going to be seeing AIM and Core both going to be setting up shop over here. This is potentially where we're going to be seeing a tank going down. This is going to be really interesting. Then the support coming in from the tank. It does look like AIM did get picked up, but I like the fact that Cash Core is there to actually get the revive. This is going to be pretty epic to watch. Now let's see if AIM can actually get some damage down onto Rowan. So far, that has not been the case. Nobody coming in for the support either. It does look like AIM finally does end up getting taken down. Cash Core is now in a really weird position. He can pick up speed, which definitely would be good, but AIM, I don't think, has anything to use. Yeah, he was completely out of nades, so he really couldn't get any damage down. Will end up going out before the limpet charge could do anything at all. We do see right now ApeX with control of that alpha site. Mirren is going to try and do some work as well. He's right on the other side of this rock, and I think there's 2 players, I believe. No, 3 if you count the tank, right on the other side. This is, oh my god, this is like the worst case scenario right now. Can he actually pick up these kills? He will be able to pick up 1, but he's so low on health. Can he pick up the second one? He can't. Does get spotted out. Bulldog waiting there patiently with the pistol, and he is going to be able to finish that off. Now we do see all of the infantry players cleaned up off of that alpha flag. The tank not in any position whatsoever to do any damage at all. He's just trying to stay alive right now. And we are going to be having another, looks like 0 or 10-0 win on this set. AIM is going to be coming back in onto Rowan. He will be able to get the limpet charge, I believe. Yes, he does. Also is going to be able to get the nade. Rowan decides to go ahead and leave. Yeah, he can't get any kind of repairs going in on that tank, as we do have Cortec able to get those long-range shots. Now it's going to be all up the infantry. Can they make this happen with the infantry in hand? Mr. Speed is going to be leading that charge, and we're going to go on board with him. He will be able to find that first kill, not the second one, though. Rowan and Multi both going to be following it back up. We do see some nice mortar support coming in, but it's not going to be enough. And Zenith He's the only man set up on top of this flag. Trying to find any of these players potentially going in for a flank. But really, they don't have to hunt around for any of these tickets whatsoever. As we said before, this is looking bleak. 9-0. And we are going to be cleaning up here in just a few seconds. AIM finds this last kill. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have our champions here. ApeX, in commanding fashion, will be able to take this grand final of the G4G Cup, the championship, 1,000 euros, like it was nothing. 4-0 sweeps it. 2-0 in the best of 3, 2-0 in the second best of 3. And they made it look easy. Fantastic job for those guys. They definitely earned it here in this cup. They had a hell of a match in the losers bracket final. They had a great match in the first one against fabE, and nothing fazed these guys. They were here to win it, and they definitely proved it here today. Thank you guys all for showing up and watching. I definitely appreciate it. I hope you did enjoy the cast. I realize that we have been casting here a long time, and if you stay for the entire cast, props to you guys. Internet fist bump. You're awesome. Make sure you do hit that follow button in the site, as well as go check out the website, eSport Battlefield. Make sure you also follow us on Twitter. All the links are down below right there. Deuce, I know you got to have something to say at the end of this match. What do you got?
Just amazing play by ApeX. Like, they really came out to win it. I'm a little bit disappointed because I would have hoped them in a more fought out grand final. But, you know, congratulations to fabE to begin with, to having gotten this point without, you know, losing a game. You know, they went through the whole winners bracket. Congratulations to ApeX for coming back from the losers bracket and winning 2 in a row like that. Definitely a big win that's going to remember for a while. And, you know, they get to go home with 1,000 euros. So I hope they have fun with that. Hopefully, you know, maybe they can buy themselves the next Battlefield with that and a couple of other things. You know, hopefully that helps them a bit to get ready for the next game. And, you know, I just wanted to congratulate all the teams for participating, for playing. And like you said, for the people that stayed with us through the whole cast, I think it's been almost 8 hours now. So, yeah, we've been casting for a while.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it was all worth it. We saw some epic matches.